everybody, it's Clyde at Vibrant Soap, and today I'm going to make a soap called Neon Twilight. I'm going to start this video with how I mix my colors. People have been asking about that. Now, mixing colors is the technical, mechanical part of putting the colors together, and really doesn't have as much to do with the selection of colors and, designing with colors and things. So that's going to be in an upcoming video. There's a lot of color theory involved with that. That is not too easy to teach as well. You'd have to start with primary colors and mixing at the very beginning to understand how you would get the color, the exact color that you're after. So I'm working on that. I want to do a good job on that video for you, but I haven't forgotten, and let's get started. So now I want like a pink, like purple, so I'm going to take some of this titanium dioxide that I've diluted with water and blended, and I'm going to use more of Nurture's Soap Supplies Pink Rainbow. It's already bright pink, but I don't quite want it that pink, so it's going to be mixed with some titanium dioxide. That'll make a nice pink. So I want it about that consistency, and this purple is not. So I'm going to add just a little bit of my base oil. You want it liquid enough that the hand mixer is going to get it incorporated. Okay. And now all I have to do is mix up my base color. I'll be right back for that. So I want a dark green, and this is a dark green, but I want it even darker. So you can put some black in with that, which makes it a shade of green. But you can also deepen it with its darker color that mixed to get green, which is blue. And that's going to deepen the color there. So that one's ready. And this one is a combination of neon purple, and it's a liquid, and I combine that with rainbow purple. So I'm not going to be using a lot of soap in these, so it can be just a little bit of color. And I want a bright yellow. And I think some people use more yellow pigment to get a brighter yellow, but I think you can also get a bright yellow with the addition of some white. So this is going to be need a little bit more yellow. And I do it by eye. But sometimes after you blend it, the pigment really comes out, so you just have to know your colors. So take a look at that again. That again is the rainbow yellow from Nurture Soap Supplies. So you can know it looks white, but when it gets blended, I know it's going to turn a little more yellow. And did the same thing with some blue, so I'm going to get a sky blue that way. And let's see, I'll be right back. For my base mix, I want sort of a glowing yellow. So what I have in here is my titanium dioxide and some gold mica and a little bit of yellow mica. And I can already tell that I'm going to want a little bit more titanium dioxide in there. So I'm going to mix that up. I'll be right back. Okay, and since oil and water don't mix together without the soap mix, it's not really combining, but I can kind of eyeball that and say that white is not going to be a stark white with that gold mica and yellow in there. So that's going to be good enough for me, and it does get blended when it's with the soap. So the reason why it's in this little container is that this is what's going to go into the pot that I blend the soap mixture in to begin with. So there's that. So with these colors, this is the mechanical part. The other part that is harder to teach is then how to select the colors that you're going to be using. So that really just takes a good eye and matching colors that you see that you would really like to use, and that's the video that I still have yet to make. So that's how I mix my colors, and I'll be back to start the soap. Okay, spared you all the blending of the oils and the lye this time, just so we can get started right away. And start with my colors. I've kind of separated them to help me remember where to put them. There's yellow with gold mica, and I'm going to need more of that than some of these other colors. And my pink, deep green, light blue, deep orange, purple, just a little bit, and then what I'm considering to be my base color is this titanium dioxide with some gold mica and yellow mica. Okay, so let's mix up that base color first. I added my fragrance, which is Aphrodisiac by Nature's Garden. And that's just the perfect color for that. Then I'll go to my yellow. I want it more yellow than that. I can never tell with yellow. My pink. And yes, I'm moving fast because I can see that it's starting to solidify a little bit. It's my red orange. I want to rinse my blender. Purple. Deep green. And my light blue. Okay, so I'm going to do some in the pot swirls. I'm going to combine my purple and my red orange. May as well do that at the same time. And I'm not going to worry about the top on this one. I'm just going to get it all out there. Let's wipe my blender off. My spatula. Okay, I'll give that a stir now. Put that aside. The blue and this green are going to be separate. The yellow and the pink are going to become another. And I did want to give them a stir before I combine them. Okay. Yellow. And I'm going to reserve some of that yellow. I forgot. I'm glad I was going to talk about it. And combine this pink. Sort of simulating all the colors in the sky. And I didn't have to really adjust the colors on this one because they came out pretty well. Sometimes what you have pre-mixed changes with the soap. Give that a little stir there. Okay, so now I'm going to pour in my base mix. It's like vanilla. Keep some of that. And then I'm going to start with some of this. Actually, I can use almost all of it. Okay, and that's called the In the Pot swirl. And then I'm going to go back with my darker colors, and I'm going to do that basically on one side of it. Okay. And go back with some of this base mixture and pour it from high. And also some of this yellow. Keep some more of that for later. Get some more of this in from. Okay, let's see. Use this guy. Light blue. I'm pouring from about 1.5 feet above the mold. And then finally my green. And lastly, some more of this yellow. Keeping more of the light colors on this side of the mold. Ideally, I would have liked this a little bit more fluid, but it takes time to get all the colors ready, so the soap doesn't stop its saponification. Okay, and just tap this down. We'll call that done until we cut it. Nothing fancy on the top. Okay, doesn't look anything special, but I've got some other ideas for this, so gotta leave you some surprises, right? So this is Clyde at Vibrant Soap. Thanks for watching, and I hope we all get a chance to have some fun with this. See you later. Bye.